something like that. And J.STORM,
Also,
you know, they don't have they have some stuff that you want to BKB against, but nothing crazy.
That's a really good ban from TNC as well. So I think that was maybe something that could deal with this TB for a long while and force a really early BKB time that he wants to avoid. New OD, of course, was Silence Eclipse. Just bombs any target with a small mana pool.
Yeah, that's true. But do you want to be picking OD into the puck? I'm not sure. That's a pretty hard matchup for OD. But of course, yeah, OD has changed a little bit. Doesn't need to get as many auto attacks out and stuff. And this is like the classic Terrorblade counter coming in as they go for Zeus. 9 with the bare-chested Zeus.
Whoa, okay, now that's inappropriate on Twitch, all right? We can't share that. I'm gonna have to hide.
Can you blur that, please, KP?
Yeah, I'm using my cursors. I'm doing my best that I can, but you know, for a long time I pointed out that Dota was very smart about its like Twitch environment. Like Naga, for example, like, you know, there's nothing there. But Zeus, I just realized this Arcana is actually a little bit explicit, so I'm doing my best. But nine is trying to get this channel banned, all right? It's fine. Let's look at other cosmetics. Yeah, who's winning the cosmetic war here? I feel like it's always a TB because there's so much shiny stuff.
Yeah, especially now that he's got the wings and the weapon as well.
And when he does the spin, like every time he does that spin, how can you not give it to him?
But okay, so Crystal Maiden coming in as the final pick. So this is still like this entire draft is just all about. It's all Terrorblade all day, and I always worry when that's your lineup when you've got this Zeus on the enemy side.
I feel like it's something that it's almost like a self slayer, and Chinese teams do a lot. The TB pick, right? Because it's like, yeah, if you get to like 50-60 minutes in the game, it's probably gonna win you the game, but the challenge is getting there.
I don't think it's even necessarily like 50-60 minutes. I think that's a little bit of an exaggeration.
Sure, but like 40 minutes.
I do think that, yeah, and I think Terrorblade just is in a weird. He's just in a weird spot as a hero, and a lot of it to me comes back to this idea of heroes kind of need to be ready to fight more often. And Metamorphosis is just, it's so punishing. If the enemy team, if you ever pop meta and the enemy team disengages successfully and they like only lose one support, you've just lost so much control of the game for the next 2 minutes. Because
yeah, it's a more punishing dragon form, right? It's the best way to think about it.
Yeah, exactly. So I do think that this is like a good TB draft that TNC have gone for. I can see the plan here, but I also think that J.STORM have picked pretty good answers, and I like the speed inherent in their lineup. And I'm worried that TNC don't have the right tools to be able to respond, and that they just might not have enough damage in the early game. Especially, I don't know what build Brax is going to go for. I imagine he might just get some like nice utility items, like maybe he'll be the one going for a mech, stuff like that. But I just favor J.STORM so much in these early team fights. But we'll have to see how it works out.
I'm just looking at each lane. I'm trying to think pop off with Armel in the mid lane. I don't see TNC winning any of the lanes right now.
Yeah.
Because the Sven should be fine. And then the bot lane, it should be highlighted that before the changes, Veno was a good counter to an Io matchup, right? But now with the HP regen reduction coming out for the Poison Sting, it's even better.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually a very, very good point. And the TNC... maybe top lane could go okay. Like I could see Omni Knight getting a bit of a foothold up here, but at the same time, Nature's Prophet is also just such an annoying laner early on with the Nature's Call constantly harassing you. It feels like Tim's is just gonna have Treants up in his face the entire time. So
on such a slow hero.
It is an Armel Puck though. Hard to vote against Armel Puck. Certainly one of the best Puck players in the professional scene. So
I mean, in fairness, it is a 9 Zeus. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here because this is one of those type of heroes we've seen 9 pop off on time and time again. You know, usually when you think of 9, you're thinking like Zeus, Pangolier was another one of the heroes that got him pretty big. So there's potential there.
Zeus gets a pretty big nerf losing the EXP Talon. for sure.
Yes.
That hurts a lot. Because his later talents are just so good. Like the 145 arc damage is just insane.
That's true. Getting that movement speed quickly allows you to actually weave around a fight.
In.
Oh, top, yeah. Tips. Wrong place to be, my friend. We'll try and walk it off, but Moose should be able to get the first blood. The big sword swings down with the small maiden's face. It feels like that's going to be very telling in this lane, right?
Yeah. Well, the thing to remember as well is that Maiden is like their last pick, right? So
that's meant to be the gotcha.
Yeah. Crystal Maiden's like, you at least hope that she would have an okay lane. I can understand why they picked it. The Arcane Aura is so nice for all three of their cores, but like, if you're not winning your lane, then I'm a little bit worried about it as well. You could have just picked a position 4 that would do better at dealing with this laning situation or apply more pressure, potentially.
Yeah, it feels like that. If you're thinking about the regen aspect, you're focusing on like the micro detail, I want to say, instead of the primary source, which in the bot lane, you can see the potential here is March will be forced to TP away. Gabby will take a lot of damage as well. In the meantime, however, Zeus in the mid lane. Oh, you said you weren't willing to gamble against Armel Puck, and he proves right in that. Yeah, he gets the kill.
This man is a monster on this hero. And it looks like he just clipped him down, mostly.
And that was without a DD. He picked up this DD after the fact.
Exactly. Got a very slow career coming out.
I want to point out also, he didn't actually have Waiting Rift, so that was the phase shift point. So obviously, he probably used that to dodge the lightning bolt. But usually, you see those type of kills happen because of the double mobility coming out from the Q and the W on a puck. Not because he took a point in phase shift.
Now he's got the Waiting Rift. Might even be able to make something of this last little bit of the CD. Now he needs to be careful.
Fear in the top lane in the meantime almost died.
Is he just dead? Hello?
He's dead. Yep. Oh, south, ball. Armel's being baited in here, but 9 is even worth it to live like this. He has got the lightning bolt, but the phase shift won't dodge out. Armel will chase through the loot drop, gets the vision, and will get the kill with the Wayne and Rift forward. He'll farm up a little bit before going down as he knows what's going to happen next, but he still gets the kill on Zeus. And Zeus has no TP for 20 more seconds.
Yeah, and that's still a big win to... Not only did he get the kill, and he drew both supports mid. So he just created so much space on these side lanes for both KP and Gabby to accelerate their farm without the pressure of the supports there. Man, this is looking so one-sided on mid.
It is. I mean, I highlighted it, right? Armel had to pop off, and so far it's working out.
This is a level 5 puck, level 3 Zeus walking back to this lane.
Yeah, he needs to be careful, he might just run him down. Yeah, he can just do whatever he wants. He's up to 85 damage on the clicks. So 9 can't even trade effectively anymore. And I'll point out, he hasn't got a bottle yet. Like, he's got queued up. Armel could if he wants to. He's just going to yoink the regen rune away from the Zeus in the meantime. What do you do in this scenario? Like, how do you rotate on a puck as well with your supports? Earth Spirit maybe, but I feel like Nature's Prophet offers nothing to a gank.
Yeah, the Nature's Prophet is really just about laning. I still believe in the concept of J.STORM's lineup against what TNC have, but TNC really showing their prowess as mechanical players.
Most definitely. Let's check out in the outlane and see what's going on, because it looks like TV... Gabby's not being slowed down at all. He is actually top of the CS charts here. So despite the pressure, despite this kind of counter TV IO lane type setup, it's not really having an impact so far. And instead, Brax might go down if he's not careful. They need one more hit. He'll stay alive. Roll through for Moose to try and slow them down. They did pull some Metamorphosis, but they didn't get the bounty in. So Gabby's happy with that.
Yeah, I think that was just fine for TNC. I'm worried about this Earth Spirit now. Moose
what does it do?
Yeah, he's got some good levels, but
roll in off the mark. He needs to buy him under tower if anything, but he doesn't want to because Brax is too low. Moose, you got to move away in time. Gabby won't be whittled down though as a result. And imagine that scenario. If you had an offlane on this tanky, you could buy him on a... Oh, the rolling's gonna come out now. Moose will give his life, but Gabby refuses to. He stays alive as Io keeps him up with the salve. He'll turn around with the reflection, gets the kill on the Brax, and now Fear needs to run. The TB gank has failed. Long live the TB.
Yeah, there was a salve that got put on March, and then Gabby just just kept healing, and they did not have the damage. And you asked the question about, oh, what's the Nature's Prophet TP gonna do about mid? Same question for bottom. He's just auto-attacking a 14 armor Terrorblade.
Same question everywhere right now, basically. You know, I'm actually okay if Fear just goes and plants some deep wards and snipes Chorus for the rest of the game, because I think you've reached that point now where that's all you can do as this Prophet. And
their supports are a little bit weird.
Yeah, and the ward placement isn't good for sniping Chorus in the bot lane either. Like, look at these Chorus who instantly wander out and will not be spotted at all by the Nature's Prophet. It's a desperation
trying for
play.
Some early pressure here. They don't have any no aura items just yet, but trying to get some pressure going with this siege creep, trying to take out this tower nice and early.
Yeah, it's the best thing they can do right now. Sven should be free to just farm up. You know the Zeus is a lost cause at this point. The Roland's going to come out. Boulder smash through, but once again, you're not dealing with the Io. And he had another salve, so Gabby barely feels it. It's a mild tickle or worse.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Zeus might be in some trouble at mid. There's a Dream Coil available and another DD.
Oh my. Tim's is close by as well. Yeah, it's got a ward. He's trying to check if they actually have vision on this. If they don't see a ward, they might just go.
And Fear threatened the TP like it matters.
They're going. They're going right now. 3 core comes out. Fear is going to TP alongside the Earth Spirit. Can they turn around? Because Zeus is leashed off. One more hit will bring him down. DD is enough, and Armel should be able to make this escape as well. And Fear might die for it. Wayne Rift coming off cooldown soon. Moose keeping up the pressure, but the DD is overwhelming him right now. And Earth Spirit needs to retreat. Sans comes out, lose your through, given the vision. Needs one more hit, and he'll find it with the retreat. And he'll even find a D ward as well. So thank you very much, Fear. We already checked with a Sentry ward. Good of you to give us the cash. He'll move away, refill on his bottle as well. Perfectly timed by Tims and Armel. It is the puck show.
Oh, there are some cores in some very precarious positions this game, KP. Like, the Venomancer is only just about to hit level 5. Zeus has no game. Sven's got an Iron Talon. That's good. That's nice. But he's not really ready to fight anytime soon. And Puck is just an absolute monster. Tread's already completed, has the full wand.
Sorry, when you said precarious position, did you mean support? Are they all supports now, J.STORM? I can't...
Yeah, they hard to distinguish. If you bring up the net worth, you'll see 4 heroes all huddled together.
Hey, you know, that's a team build exercise right there. It's 9, he's going to add another death to the counter as Armel gets the silence out, so Sven can't even stun him. And with the phase shift, means he can't actually even stun him up. Armel retreats, no price paid for a deep dive into J.STORM's jungle. Although they will get the D ward at least.
And the rune control discrepancy between the two teams is really just showing up on the mid lane here, right? That's 2 DDs and now an arcane for the Puck, and every single one of those has netted him a kill on his opponent. And all of a sudden he's more than doubling up the Zeus on net worth.
And rune control is important on both sides, right? We talk about Puck, but Zeus as well. It's a hero who thrives on getting those runes to sustain his spam on the lane. Hasn't had a chance to do so. And you mentioned already with the removal of the XP talent as well. What does this hero really do? Like, how does he catch up in this type of game? Instead, Puck, he's going to be the one to accelerate his lead further. Venomancer is going to get caught here. Sans stuff. Oh, jump in with the stun counter from move. God strength as well. And they'll get the kill. That's how you get back into the game. 9 does find some vengeance onto the Fairy Dragon, and Moo is chasing down, but no stun for 8 seconds. So they won't be able to find an additional kill. But they find a big one nonetheless.
And they TP'd both of the other cores. All 3 cores bottom lane just to get that.
Hey, dragons are a myth. They can't exist. And neither can Io either. The buyback's going to come out. That's not really needed. Move will go down for his gluttony as Gabby still had the Metamorphosis running. And they'll even capture the outpost in the bot and in the top lane. TNC denying any XP going the way of J.STORM.
Okay, at this point, I think if you're J.STORM, you have to give up on the idea that you might win this game early. I think you actually just have to try and play for like 50 minutes.
30 minute mark?
Like 50 minutes. Yeah, I think like 50 minutes. I think you need to play to the point where Zeus like has his back up against the high ground, and then you're just like trying to get 6 spots.
Are you trying to justify this fountain strategy? The comeback strategy is fountain strategies is what I'm really hearing here.
not fountain strat necessarily, but Zeus gets so much stronger when you're on the high ground, because it's so much difficult for anyone. It's so much more difficult for anyone to get in and get you. So I really think that they can still win in that late game scenario. They've still got good heroes against TB late game up here. Bad play.
He's just trying. He's shenanigans. He's just trying to find a few cores. Okay, turns out he found a few heroes. What's the profit to do? Okay, the only way you make profit is by trying to seek profit. This little Corey, he was here with a Hood of Defiance, which has been delivered to his owner now. Gabby has the magic resistance to not easily die here. Not looking too bad for the TB in this game. Puck in the mid lane, trying to just resume what he's been doing all game, all long so far. But 9 with the free nulls is a little bit more tanky. Armel is thinking about it. Decides to fake out the retreat. But 9 is not taking any chances. He backs up to the tier 2. In the bot lane, however, there's going to be a kill on the march. He did buy back before, so this tower has definitely been secured by move rotation. Armel's still hunting.
He's a terror. This guy is absolute terror.
Put the Jaws music on right now, base camp. I think this is appropriate. Here he is, and here was a Zeus.
Radiant's bottom tower.
KP's like, hey, get me on that XP, please.
But yeah.
Nah, he just wants the XP, okay? He doesn't have a talent anymore. He needs it. He's actually diving. He's going to find move here. Does move even want this? I don't think you do. They will find an easy kill on the Tims, though, as the Nature's Wrath comes in.
And that Wrath Initiative with a lot of damage.
Talk about kills through lack of commitment, right?
I guess the CM's not that tanky. They need CM alive, though. Where's the mana battery? Look at this build. Oof. 204. You got to stay alive on the Crystal Maiden.
Where are the braces? It's got 1,000 gold on Tims. Come on. Double bracer pick up now.
4. He's going for some items. Yeah. Fear, EP. This works, right? All right, it's easy.
Bye. Reload used. Gabby doesn't mind. He's like, okay, you teleport me to a farm location. It's good. You can bugger off now. Go continue whatever the hell you were doing.
Hood
as Gabby is now starting to build a lead. I like it. They have a lot of magic damage. It's a really good item in this game.
I think it makes sense. Do you think is he ever gonna go for the pipe, or do you think he just
no? This is like asking a PL if he should get a pipe, right? He's laughing in your face at that point. He's like, I'm not doing that. I feel
my Omni Knight can buy it. He also has a hood.
Exactly, right? You know what this is? This is TNC, right? They used to love running Chen. They loved the magic resistance aura strategy. That got nerfed and removed, basically. So now each individual hero has to build their own version of a Centaur potato.
So now you just buy 2 pipes. Is that
easy? See, you get it.
Bottom
it's all about evolving to the meta, okay? Why change your playstyle when there's still a way to make it work?
I will say
meanwhile on Armel, Maelstrom is the target.
Oh man. I will say that even though J.STORM are losing this game pretty hard, they're keeping, like, the net worth and gold have gotten away from them quite a bit, but they're at least keeping the tower situation relatively even. Mid lane, of course, being the big discrepancy. They still haven't been able to do hardly any damage to this mid lane tier 1. But other than that, they're getting stuff going. Brax already has the full Spirit Vessel picked up, so those heals and whatnot not going to be as much of a problem.
Dire's top tower
and we'll just have to, I guess we'll just have to see if they can. The scariest portion of this game is going to be when TB like truly comes online and he has that 2-3 slot, because J.STORM just won't have that many items just yet. But I still think they can deal with him if it goes late. I do believe in the power of the Zeus, though he's currently pretty close to the bottom of the old net worth at the moment.
Yeah, he's going for the boost to travel to try and recover him, just being present in all the fights for Nature's Prophet. I also like the fact that they've set up what I like to call the little recovery lane here, right? With the double wards in the bot lane, the removal of that tier 2 tower. Anyone on J.STORM could come here and safely farm up now that there's no longer shrines down there. So this is maybe the kind of comeback area where they send the hero that's suffering the most. Maybe that's where 9 could be after he shoves out top.
Ourselves a little nether shawl. Could be a nice item.
Perfect for the Zeus, actually. Look at that. See?
Yeah.
Recovery items. It's all about the RNG
together.
Oh, what else we got? We got the Dragon Scale drop on the side TNC. Not bad item, although I feel like TB already has enough armor as it is. So probably just going to sit on Armel the whole while. Or is it KP? It's KP. There we go.
Give it to KP, yeah.
I mean, fairness, he like Armel shouldn't be getting hit for most, so it's better to have KP as his frontliner.
Yeah, and I think Gabby has better. He's got better items to be holding in his inventory at this point.
Yeah, he's praying for a Van Brace to appear.
And Jason really threatening this bottom, really forcing some heroes down here. He's in, but looks like they're immediately going to retreat. Just buying time though. Sven's farming in all the while, just going straight towards S and Y. Nothing too flashy.
But the primary jungle has been taken by TP.
Yes. TP is accelerating like crazy. And he is actually going to be going for a BKB. So TNC maybe sensing that they have a little bit more of a timing here. I really thought that with the Omni Knight and all the heals and whatnot, he would avoid the BKB for as long as possible. Maybe get one more item before going back for BKB. But I guess TNC just thinking, hey, we're ahead. Maybe we can just find a window with an early BKB and close the game out that way.
It's the kiting and stun potential, right? Like you think if you get galed and then you get slowed up by the Earth Spirit as well, you're never gonna be able to chase targets with the TB.
Yeah, it's kind of the only way to 100% guarantee like the Sunder as well.
Reload. Bot lane. They're going in. Brax will TP out. Moose. He could just roll out right now. Perfect. See you later, suckers, he says. Even Bats want away as Armel arrives. However, Tim's is there as well. It's a full rotation from the side of TNC. And it will net them a kill, but for 5 people's efforts, maybe not the kill they were looking for.
Yeah, and the relocate use.
Radiant's middle tower.
They start moving pretty good both games about moving around and then disengaging, only losing the supports.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They would be so much happier if either the Veno or if one of the Veno and the Zeus had a little bit more farm to their name, but they're eking little bits out here and there. And if the TB does end up going for this BKB, then he's not going to accelerate as fast towards the next item. So if they can hold, then it's also going to buy them a little bit more time. And I feel like they're playing the map quite well. We're only just beginning to see the power of the BOT on the Zeus. So he'll also be able to start shoving some lanes and get up to some shenanigans that way. Though,
of course, there's potential with him as well, though, once he has an axe on the Zeus, right? Like, the Nature's Prophet could set up kills, the Earth Spirit as well, even the Veno. So it's good pick-off potential. They're going to need it as well. The only concern is that TB, he will have an Aegis in his inventory very soon, and by the time you have the Ags, he'll probably have BKB. So there it is. Didn't take very long. Thank you very much. GDs and I will do that to you.
Rune, good rune.
Jump in. Rune call out. They spot fear. It will snap the coil because death is inevitable anyway, so you might as well go on your own terms. Will be Armel getting the kill. They'll move forward with the DD still running. They'll be able to bring down the tier 2 tower straight away. They have the metamorphosis. They're going to threaten high ground. Hello, base. And there is no glyph. So Gabby should look to start doing this soon. He's holding the meta, and there it is. Force the boost to go in. A lot of damage on him, chasing on through. Won't finish him off though. Turns around, he wants the objective. Being nuked down a little bit, but Io keeping him healthy. Has got the essence ring, has got the mechanism. There is no chance of the TB going down right now. Not with KP buffing him up as well with the Heavenly Grace. There's your tier 3, and it's probably going to be Melee Cracks as well. And you can't do anything. This is one of the big things about having a prophet. What is it on one? 5 roll. Jump in, moves, gonna go down straight away. Got it in for you. Move, he can't do any damage. The buyback comes up, works for it. But they're ready to fight. Brax, that poison Nova, barely tickling them right now. He will be able to midway in time and move. Now trying to chase in onto them. Has no way of initiating. Being slowed down a little here because he doesn't have that blink, because he doesn't have that axe. He needs someone else to hold them down for him to ever kill. And on the side lane, he's sniped out by Armel. It's a solo kill for the puck.
Ingratitude.
Bot lane. Yeah, 9 will cancel that TP. Does not want this. Things will calm down for a moment, but no, he's on the prowl. Has got the invis rune. Doesn't want to use it aggressively though.
They hold, but it's a 3-1 bounty split. The outpost is firmly in TNC's favor. And they're going to have another meta in 80 seconds. What is he looking for here?
J.STORM want to fight before that. Yeah, he's pinging right now. Gonna reveal himself. The ping's come out. But look to chase in right here. Heals is there. Boulder Smasher is slowing down, but KB has got the Heavenly Grace out. The Dream Coil's gonna be on the under 2. Starts them up as well. Lose your through. The controller's good. The nukes are good. The kills are good as J.STORM lose 2 members. And suddenly that is gonna be TNC coming back to finish what they started in that mid lane. Rax, no poison over 45 seconds. It's gonna be hard to hold.
That was extremely weird to my mind from Moo. Like,
they felt a little bit lost, right? It's like, we know we need to play right now. This is our best move, but yeah, there's no Metamorphosis Veil, but at the same time, you use all your big ultimates, all your big spells. You're not ready to fight on the side of J.STORM.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's the, like, oh, we should fight because Metamorphosis is down. Like, that's a good opportunity, and we should also try and fight them before they come up onto our high ground, is the other thing. But I just don't think that they could. They probably needed to try and split push, but then also the puck is just so far ahead that he also has BOTs, and they've got all of this global mobility with the Wisp and whatnot, so split pushing isn't really going to be all that successful either.
Move. Tries to stun him up. Dream Coil's going to come out though, and he might be starting getting the Metamorphosis is back. Poison Nova's going to be popped. Buttergold's trap as well spent. Force the man fight. He looks so manly as he runs to the high hills, barely alive. Gabby can turn around and finish off the racks. Instead, trying to finish off Moose. Chase down Lose Your through, rolls out, and the clicks are not strong enough to bring him down. But they are strong enough to bring down the racks. And that'll be a retreat from TNC. No price paid. Moose chasing right now, but once again, you throw out a Stormhammer. How do you then reach them? Answer? You don't. You just watch them run away from your destroyed base.
They got everything that they could get as well because there's still a tier 1 tower standing bottom.
I mean, they could get a little bit more here if they're thinking about going for the shrine. TP out by Brax. He baited himself in now. Activate the shrine, but Armel is waiting on the back line to snipe him out. And that is just going to be a dead Venom. That was his move to make. KP going to be sprouted in, but he would chase forward, spots him out. Move does actually pop his ultimate, but there's the guy, the Heavenly Grace in return, and Guardian Angel just to ensure that they can't do the damage to him. Heals through, 9 controlled up, Stance comes out as well, start on the pump, looks good, might be able to bring down Armel, gets the phase shift just in time, and now Gabby, he's waiting, he takes his picks, Dream Coil comes out, trapping them in, they can't even kill off the puck, and instead, they are forced to address the TB issue, and they don't want to anymore, but Move, he's gonna go down, he does start up the main to interrupt the ult, Bill TB away, but Sven is still dead for 50 seconds, and Gabby is running back towards your base. Relo in. Hello, Moose. We'll roll out in time. Misses the high ground, though. Reflection's going to be there. They can't block him. He's wasting so much of their time right now. There's no point to this chase. Relo will get them out. The net's going to be there, but Moose, he can just roll off. In fact, they might just turn around and kill off Gabby if he's not careful.
Aegis is about to get reclaimed.
He does have the Sunder and the BKB, though. So it's not easy to will him down. They will retreat now. TNC got a little bit ahead of themselves and will realize this was a fun chase, but there was nothing to come back to their base for other than kills. And they'll go out, kill the Moose anyways. He walks up to the high ground blind. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Dead people don't think. And Beer might be dead soon as well. Tim's is holding the Frostbite. Has got the Blink coming off cooldown soon. Don't think he gets this, though. He says, all right. No one's coming to kill me. I'm fine. I like how Tim's like, just here's an item, please. Cancel the teleport.
Give me the kill.
Just drops one of those salves he got from the shovels. Like, here, come on. I'll trade you your life for a salve.
I don't know what TNC were doing for the last little bit, but they are super far ahead. Yeah, at this point, I just don't know what J.STORM can really do. They just don't have. They don't have the net worth to do the damage that they need. Not to mention stuff like the Essence Ring coming in, right? This Wisp is just pumping out absolutely ridiculous amounts of healing.
Yep. He has the Holy Locket now as well.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Perfect.
attack.
If you can't kill the Wisp because he can be saved by the Omni Knight. You can't kill anyone else because of the Omni Knight and the Wisp. So
you can't kill the Omni Knight because of the Wisp. Like, yeah, it's symbiotic. Yeah. You know, no one dies. Everyone gets home alive.
Yeah, it's like when you got a, you know, triangle's a nice strong shape. Same kind of idea. Fear coming in here. He's not here for long.
It's okay. It's just this was quicker than waiting for your teleport to get back to base. Much quicker. 40 seconds nap time. And in that time, TNC will take the opportunity to open up the rest of the base, as this tier 2 will not stand for long. The rotation's coming in right now, though. Rolling onto Gabby. Buyback comes out as well, but Gabby has got a minimal to the BKB available. He's holding for the meantime, wants to bait them in a little bit more. Brax has to round push over. There's the BKB, meant to be used as well. Finding Omni Knight. Does actually get the Guardian Eagle just in time, and Moo couldn't kill him off, and the heals coming out from March. Way too strong. Gabby will look to retreat now, but the BKB finds the snipe out in the 9. The backline, the dream call. The return into the initiation from Armel is perfect. It sets up additional kills. The spear will be ran through and killed off Moo. Still being kited out, can't do the damage. The freezer field coming out from Tim will set up, complete the fight, and ensure the victory. It's J.STORM. That's gonna be a team wipe for them as they call GG. TNC. Game 1 may have looked shaky, but in game 2, as you said, like a triangle, strong and stable.
Armel's puck is too good. I don't even know if it mattered. Whatever, like, there were some other nice plays from the rest of the team, but when your mid gets dumpstered